Okay, now we're ready to glue our fins on, and to do that we're going to need to have our fins that we sanded down earlier so they're all right. Make sure you know where the root edge on each one of these is, so I'm going to put them all here. You want to make sure that you glue the right side to the rocket. These are the way the fins are going to go on for my rocket. They're kind of funky looking fins. I kind of like the design of them. And this is the first time we're going to use our CA glue, if I can find it. Here we go, here's our CA glue. Now remember, I told you this is really, really sticky glue. But let me show you how we're going to do this and then we'll do it. So you're going to take the glue cap off the glue. You're going to put just a little bead all the way along the root edge. Make sure it's on the root edge. And then you're going to take that root edge, you're going to put the end of it right on this line, and then you're going to lay it down like this. And then you need to look at the top and look at the bottom and make sure it's lined up just right. And then when you're done with that, you're going to look down it this way and make sure it's straight. And I wanted, on my rocket, I don't want the fins to be all the way at the back. I want them to be just a little hairy edge from the edge of the back. So I'm going to put this fin marking guide on, and I'm going to put a little mark here because I want my fins to be just a little bit off the back. So that's where I'm going to line my fins up because that's the way I designed my rocket. Now I'm putting a piece of paper down here under this CA glue so that if I drip any, it doesn't ruin my cutting mat here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really careful here. I'm not going to get anywhere near there with my fingers, and I'm going to take this CA glue, and it doesn't take very much. See, I'm putting a very small bead on there if you see that. All right, not getting anywhere near there. Now I'm going to lay the end of it right here on the edge and go down. I don't have very long to work with this. I got to look up and look down. It looks straight. Doesn't look quite right down here. And then you've got to look this way and make sure it's straight up and down this way. And I'm just going to hold it there for a second, and that CA is going to set up right away. There we go. Now I have a fin that's on there, and it's really straight. It goes straight up and down this line, and it's perfectly straight with the end of the rocket. You don't want your fins to be on like crooked like this, or you don't want them to be on crooked like that. All right, so that fin's on there just right. I'm going to set that right here. I'm going to go do the other two just the same way. Okay, there I have my 3 fins put on. They're all straight up and down the lines, and they're all perpendicular to the edge of the rocket, so it's all ready to go. I have a little extra CA glue on there, and I don't want to get it on my fingers, but I'm just going to take this little scrap of balsa wood, scrape it along the edge of these, and get rid of all the extra CA glue, because it's just going to be a mess later. All right, that's how you put them on.